Hi, I'm Kyle Petersen. I work for Nebraska Harvest Center. I'm in the sales division and been with Claas for 12 years. Today we're in Elgin, Nebraska at Newarner Farms. We are packing corn silage here on the pit. We've got multiple cutters out in the field bringing silage into this pit, and then we are packing it with the Claas Xeron tractor. So the problem I had, the reason I went to NTS for the tire and wheel package on these units was the manufacturer didn't offer the tire size that we wanted and the width configuration that we needed to comply with.
So they basically wanted to put a blade on the front of this tractor, but they were using a 14-foot blade. And with the standard large tires that came with the tractor, the tires are too wide for the blade. And so in order to make all this work, a different tire size was chosen to go with a 520/42 tire and wheel package. The challenge was to make this tire and wheel package be within that 14-foot overall width, so that obviously you didn't have the tires wider than the blade for pushing silage and other things that you're doing. So where I came into play here is that with this parameter from the customer of the 14-foot, we had to figure out how to make the tires fit onto the machine, and then also have some space in between there for mud flow and other debris that might get in there, and then come up with a spacer length to go in there. This is a planetary drive type tractor, so there's no bar axle on there that you can slide hubs around and castings around to get specific spacings. You have a fixed point that you're going to start with to bolt the main wheel on, and then you have to go from there. So we did some test fitting to make sure that the offsets that we came up with were going to work on the machine, made sure that we didn't have the tire too close to the frame, made sure that we were within our 14-foot window, and then also we didn't have the tires like squishing together in the middle. So the combination of all those things made it so that we could build the same wheel for all the positions. So basically your main wheels and your dual wheels are the same offset, same exact wheel, and then there's just a spacer in between there. Everything came together and we made it less than 14 feet wide like the customer wanted.
We come up with the perfect package. These tractors now can go down 30-inch rows and not be running over any crop. Everything just measured up and come out perfect. So having this tire package on these machines not only solves the problem of staying under the width of the blade, but we're putting the biggest footprint that we can put down on these tractors with that width restriction. This offers the customer the most traction when he's using these tractors in other applications, along with able to pack the corn silage to the best of their ability. Our tractor makes a terrific packing tractor because it has multiple steering capabilities and can be weighted down very good to pack the corn silage. Some of the major feedback we have from customers running the Claas Xeron tractor is the fuel consumption is way less than what they're running on the competitor brand, and the ease of getting around and the ability to pack silage with all the tires in the crab steer mode. So this project was a little bit out of the ordinary for some of the things that we do, but I feel like NTS just completely fitted the machine with the perfect setup. Everything worked out. There was no flaws in mounting up anything. Everything just became a great package for the customer. I've been in the ag business for 30-some years with machinery, and you run across multiple of these projects that you have to do some custom design and so forth. NTS is definitely my go-to now for any tire and wheel issues because everything just worked out perfectly.